Joel Brussell embraces the happy accident with his nature photography. Having stumbled into this new passion at 50 years old, he's not letting limitations or lack of experience stop him from capturing stunning imagery.
Well, I was a big rock hunter for a long time and walked the beaches, and stumble may be the right word, because when you hunt for rocks, you tend to look down. And one day I looked up at all the incredible beauty and pulled out my iPhone and threw a few on Facebook, social media, and people were goo-gooing and gagaing, and started getting me thinking and seeing. And I think all my life I've been seeing, but it took a long time to prepare to actually articulate what I was seeing. I think like a lot of things in life, you can get some good feedback, and then you can realize you have some skills and talents based on the feedback. And I think I was too busy seeing to step back and realize that there may be something unique and valuable there. So that was my hint. But I think since I've lived here a long time, coming up here since I was 5 years old, I've always seen these things, but maybe it took me 50 years to have an idea about how to express it. When I have shows and exhibits and people go, "What camera do you use?" and I use an iPhone, and a lot of times they're very surprised. There are some limitations with iPhones in terms of how big you can make images, but I really like the familiarity of it. The fact that I can pull something out of my pocket. I'm not hyper-conscious about having a large camera and thinking too hard about shooting. I put it in the water, I have it smash in waves. I bought a special case for that. It allows me in my winter photographs to get into like crevasses of ice and hold it at angles I wouldn't be able to do. And given my sloppy, messy nature, I would probably trash a $2,000 camera within 10 minutes with the water and the sand, and I want to think about that. Savvy sunsets are essentially sunsets shot through rough water, rough waves, right off the surface of the lake themselves, and they give the sunset is probably next to the lighthouse is the world's biggest cliche in photography. So my challenge is to make sunsets look a little differently and not like a Hallmark card. Going through almost the perspective in my mind how the lake may see the sunset rather than the individual see the sunset. And it's ending up in a lot of abstraction and looking like paintings, which in a way is a goal of mine in photography. And I'm also back to the pure accidents, because when I'm shooting that, I have no idea how the image is going to turn out. And a little bit of it is based on the light of the sunset. I've discovered the light is different every single time, which I hadn't really noticed ever before shooting. So while a sunset may appear somewhat alike, the light is always different. And if I'm doing happy little accidents, I'm hoping those morph into something really cool and abstract. And that is certainly limitless, which is what I like about it. There's no point where I'm going to go, well, that's it. I can't shoot abstract images of the sunset anymore. I'm shooting more and more people. I've been lucky enough someone I photographed to fall in love with them, and it's an incredibly complex 1,000-face person, and my goal is to get all 1,000 faces. I'm about at 3 right now. And some of the things I've been doing is, the eventual goal is to merge shooting people with that abstraction of the waves and the sun, and to bring both elements into that. It's an interesting experiment because you shoot nature and you get certain feelings and sensations. People in a certain way are more complex. And to try and translate emotions and feelings into those abstract settings is a real challenge to me. It's going to take a long time. It's a slow process for me. It's kind of like how much of an idiot can you be, and then I finally learn. It's part of the fun and the discovery, and I never let the fact I don't know what I'm doing interfere with what I'm doing. Everything's Bob Ross School of Painting,
You can find more of Joel's photos at brusselsphotography.com.